instruction manual for how to build life. From animals to plants to humans, it defines us all.
Hi, the video that you just seen was a little animation of what DNA is. And today I'm going to be teaching you about DNA structure and function. Okay, DNA is a deoxyribonucleic acid. It stores hereditary information of all living things. The surprising thing about DNA is in every single cell. And you will ask, how many cells in the human body? Almost 6 trillion. So, in one cell there are 46 chromosomes, and that equals one DNA strand. In this picture, it actually shows how DNA strand is actually curled up in one little chromosome, and it is found in the nucleus of each cell. Animal cell, that is. Another thing you need to know is that the nucleus is where DNA is stored. It could be 6 feet tall. One DNA strand. Wow. When I think of DNA, it'll be as tall as a basketball players. Lakers, Okay. In this picture, you can actually see on the outside of the structure of this DNA structure is held together by phosphate bonds, and I'm going to review about that later. And this is the double helix. And DNA molecules have 2 strands of nucleotides running together in opposite directions and curled into a double helix. DNA is actually most referred as this big double helix strand, which is make up the 6 feet tall. Okay, next I'm going to be discussing the polymer and the monomer. The monomer here I drew out myself, and it's actually many multiple nucleotides held together. And you can see how the phosphate group is on the outside and how it's all interconnected by little bonds, which is peptide bonds on the outside. And this is a monomer, is one cell, and one nucleotide makes up polymer. One thing I can always remember is poly means many and mono means one. Just one little section of polymer is what we call a monomer. This is the 3 basic structure of a nucleotide. 1 5-carbon molecule, which is the deoxyribonucleic acid, a phosphate group, and 1 of 4 nitrogen bases. There are adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. A pairs with T, C pairs with G. We call these base pairs. The award goes to a guy called Aaron Cherov. Actually studied what DNA structures are, and he actually found out that they equal to each other. Yay. I'm actually going to save a little bit of work, I know, but these are the 4 bases. Nitrogen bases: adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. It's basically more of the, I would say, molecule structure. These 2 guys shown in this picture above is Watson and Crick. these are the two men that actually got credit for the structure of DNA. Not supposedly who actually discovered it. They won the Nobel Peace Prize for the structure of the DNA. The person that actually discovered DNA was a woman named Franklin Rosalind. Miss Franklin, she was an amazing woman, and she happened to find what it was that made DNA structure put together. She had everything laid out. She had everything going for her, but she suddenly died of ovarian cancer at the age of 31. And this is just roughly my notes. Sorry for my handwriting, but she was born on July 1920th in Northern Hill, London. Well, I guess that's where most of the chemists worked. So that's a positive. I would even say that she lived right in the middle of London, so she was around people, even though she never was married and had no children. She was a great woman. Fortunately, when she had died of ovarian cancer, she was still young of age, so that her work was reported as one of the amazing work of DNA structure of all times, that we still use her stem cells from her body in labs today. And here it is all together. You see how the one base pair is on the outside of the structure are the phosphate groups. Those the ones that actually hold the structure together. And when the base pairs are connected, they're connected by a hydrogen bond. So a polypeptide bond that holds the phosphates together, and the hydrogen bond, what's in the inside, holds the base pairs together. C goes to G. And now this is what it looks like, the whole DNA structure. Now this is what a chromosome looks like. Before, I briefly went over that one cell has 46 chromosomes, and in each chromosome there are homologous chromatids. So they bind at the centromere, so that the DNA molecules are very, very compacted in the chromosome, so that when the histones are the little bitty proteins that help out or regulate the DNA. So I'm not going to get too much about it, but here's just a picture of it. In the upper left corner is how I said how the double helix twists on itself, so you can actually see in a very tiny microscope of how, not a tiny microscope, a finely concise microscope. So if the microscope was like the best out there, you may see the little folds of it like a ladder, I would say, as the best example of how it twists and turns. And thank you for watching. Hope you like and enjoy. Please like this video so I know if you enjoyed it. And I made this video for my biology 1 in college. Thank you for watching. Bye.